when I look back, I'll never forget the fall that I entered high school. We had a new PE teacher whose signing was god awful and it was very awkward. But during the day, he would do the PE classes, and in the afternoons, he was in charge of the girls' sports department. And he decided to offer field hockey for girls. It's not the same as the one that's on the ice, but it's only for girls. They have a wooden stick that looks with a hooked end and a hard ball, and you wear shin guards. All the equipment were awful. They were a couple years old, but we decided we'd set up the team anyways. And none of us had ever played it before, and decided it would be fun to try something new. So a bunch of us joined. There were 12 of us girls total. And our teacher tried to teach us, and we bared through it since his communication wasn't so good. But we really focused on the main rule. You must never allow the ball or use your stick above the waist. And we all thought, yeah, it makes sense. It's a hard ball and a wooden stick. You don't want to get somebody hurt. And we thought, fine. And with about maybe 2 or 3 weeks practice, we thought we were ready for our game. So some girls from a public school came over to our resident school to play us. And when they arrived, these girls, their uniforms were fancy, and they had protection everywhere on their legs, and their hockey sticks were new. And us, we were in our PE uniforms and shorts, and then we each made a marker with our numbers that we would then tie around our neck and our waist. But we had a good attitude, and we were ready to play and have a good game. It was so exciting. But then we figured out how hard it really was. The Hearing Girls team, they were very skilled. They had strategic plans on how to get the game continued in their advantage. Well, our team, every time we hit the ball, we ended up with a foul because it would go out of bounds. And then at one point, I had the ball, and I was in a midfield position, and the girl from the opposite team, she was trying to get the ball to go from behind me, and as I was trying to get the ball to continue going straight to making the goal. And we're neck and neck, and we see the ball go as we were waiting, and I thought it was going to come to me, so I got ready, and I took my stick and I raised it above my waist, not thinking about the repercussions at that moment. And once it hit, the ball went flying and hit one of the girls from the hearing team in the face. And we all ran up, and I ran to her, and I was trying to tell her I was sorry it wasn't, that I didn't mean to let it happen. But my coach was probably the worst. He started yelling at me, "Get off the field, go sit." And I was trying to explain that, I didn't think and I didn't mean to. And he told me just to be quiet. Oh, I felt horrible as I went to sit on the bench. My teammates pitied me, but it was horrible because the hearing girls thought that the deaf girls sucked. You could never pay me enough money to play that sport again. I ended up quitting.